Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best TV shows that aired in 2024. We will only be including new series, not returning shows.
Oh, it does. I'm just not seeing it. Not asking the right questions.
Number 10, Masters of the Air.
Most of us had never traveled far from home, let alone flown in an airplane. We came from every corner of the country with a common purpose: to bring the war to Hitler's doorstep.
Following up Band of Brothers and the Pacific is no easy feat. The former is considered one of the best shows ever made, a cinematic achievement that was ahead of its time in blurring the line between film and television. And the Pacific is certainly no slouch either. Luckily, Masters of the Air was a success, even if it didn't quite reach the heights of Band of Brothers.
If we succeed, we knock German production offline for months. There's no telling how many lives we could save.
Starring a brilliant ensemble cast, the show follows the 100th Bomb Group and their harrowing adventures in World War II.
Gentlemen, welcome to paradise. Charles Sulita.
The show's production design was suitably outstanding, and you can't go wrong with stars like Austin Butler and Barry Keoghan leading the way. Number 9, Ripley.
I know you from somewhere.
No, I don't think so. I think I remember.
It's probably safe to say that Netflix is winning the streaming wars, and it's not difficult to see why. The network has something for everyone, including black and white prestige dramas about charming conmen.
You don't seem to remember me.
No, I haven't been back to the States in so long.
That's okay.
Ripley is the first series adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's seminal crime novel The Talented Mr. Ripley, which had previously been made into a movie starring Matt Damon. But now, it's Andrew Scott's turn as the titular anti-hero. And what a magnificent turn it is. Scott disappears into the role, and the sumptuous black and white photography provides plenty of eye candy. It's a modern noir masterpiece, harkening back to the classics with enough technical skill to include itself among them.
That's right, Dickie. Dickie Greenleaf. Nice to meet you too.
Number 8, We Were the Lucky Ones. We return to the Second World War for this acclaimed Hulu drama.
Wars eventually end and then I'll be left with a husband.
We Were the Lucky Ones stars Joey King and Logan Lerman and is based on the book by Georgia Hunter, who was inspired by her family's experiences during the period. It follows the Kirk family, persecuted Polish Jews who find themselves running, hiding, and surviving during the Holocaust.
You are nothing to them. They will kill you for much less.
Don't be so dramatic.
I'm not.
It certainly doesn't make for easy viewing, but the show is impeccably made, with an outstanding ensemble cast and mesmerizing production design. The story it tells also deftly mixes the tragic with the hopeful, depicting a touching and life-affirming story in the midst of extreme sorrow.
Germany? Are you insane?
We have the baby in Poland.
And then you march straight into the belly of evil.
Number 7, The Sympathizer.
I think you'll appreciate this. Not at first you won't. You'll lock all this up in a little box, but in the future, when you look in that box again, and you will, it'll remind you that your contribution to this war has been substantial.
HBO makes its first appearance on the list with The Sympathizer, a black comedy based on the Pulitzer-winning novel from Viet Thanh Nguyen. With a unique mix of genres, the story follows the captain, a North Vietnamese spy who infiltrates a community of South Vietnamese refugees. The show is brilliantly structured and edited, and it beautifully adapts the source material, however ambitious it may be. The cast is also superb, with Hwa Chun-dae making a great leading man and Robert Downey Jr. being unrecognizable in multiple villain roles.
I like this kid. He's plucky. Are you plucky, kid?
Oh, he is wildly plucky.
How deep does it go?
The pluckiness?
No, your blood.
And finally, The Sympathizer serves as a turning point for Vietnamese representation in Hollywood, even though it is currently banned in communist Vietnam.
Bà yêu nước Mỹ. Thừa nhận đi. Tao im ệ hòa giờ, cự tuyệt. Vậy là mày yêu nước Mỹ đó. Và mày biết gì không bằng của tao. Mày đánh giá cô hiệu quá cao.
Number 6, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I guess they're married now.
Yeah.
Donald Glover and director Hiro Murai reunite on Mr. and Mrs. Smith, an Amazon drama loosely based on the 2005 movie starring Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. The series takes the general concept of the film and expands it, following the titular characters, their ever-changing relationship, and their thrilling adventures around the globe.
Who takes care of a dead body?
We do.
The series has a nice variety to it, with an episodic nature that allows for numerous fun stories and stunning locales. But there's also a grander narrative at work, as the twists and turns of the couple's relationship build towards an inevitable confrontation. And come on, you can never get enough of Donald Glover.
You break the legs and I'll break the arms.
Number 5, Baby Reindeer.
Say this woman is stalking you.
Yeah, she comes to my work, she comes to my house. She sends me emails like all the time.
Preying on an all-too-common fear, Baby Reindeer follows Donnie Dunn, a bartender and aspiring comedian who becomes the target of stalker Martha Scott. It's a harrowing story made even scarier by the fact that it's true.
And I knew she was dangerous, but she flattered me. And that was enough. And now, I really don't know where it's gonna end.
Yep, the show is loosely based on the real experiences of showrunner Richard Gadd, who fictionalized himself in the form of Donnie. Baby Reindeer is both darkly comedic and unbearably tense, offering up a deft blending of genres and keeping its viewers utterly captivated. We don't know how it managed to squeeze so many laughs out of such difficult subject matter, but it did.
Oh, sorry, Reindeer. I'm a nightmare, I know. It's getting carried away with myself. I'm just not very good with the competition, see? Tends to bring out the worst in me.
Number 4, 3-body problem.
The only explanation for these observations is that this planet is part of a 3-body star system.
Game of Thrones showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss are no strangers to book-to-screen adaptations. And together with Alexander Wu, they've done a compelling job so far of adapting Liu Cixin's novel The 3-Body Problem, although with a lot more changes than the 2023 Chinese adaptation.
They are coming. And there's nothing you can do to stop them.
This is hard science fiction, featuring plenty of complex philosophical ideas and lessons in theoretical physics. It's heavy stuff, but Weiss, Benioff, and Wu handle it with surprising aplomb. The show is often difficult, but it's also a ton of fun and is made with an impressive amount of technical skill. Heart, excitement, intellectual stimulation, 3-Body Problem has it all. Let's hope they keep up the quality through every season.
We are going to kill your science. We will do it with our sophons.
Number 3, Fallout.
And if the cloud is smaller than your thumb, now you run for the hills.
And if it's bigger than your thumb?
They told us not to bother one.
Some people doubted Amazon, but those doubts can be put to rest. Fallout is based on the popular RPG series of the same name. Not an adaptation per se, but an original story that takes place within the same continuity. The series looks magnificent, with Amazon putting in the bottle caps necessary to depict a hellish post-apocalyptic California.
Yeah, well, the wasteland's got its own golden reef.
Oh, what's that?
Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
The cast is also terrific, with each character embodying a different playstyle and bringing something unique to the series. Whether it be violence, adorable naivety, technical ingenuity, or that awesome power armor. It's fun, funny, mysterious, brutal. It's everything the games are, and we're thrilled that the adaptation turned out so well.
War never changes. You look out at this wasteland, looks like chaos.
Number 2, X-Men 97.
To me, my X-Men.
While technically a revival of the animated series, X-Men 97 is different enough in tone and style to be considered its own show. Picking up where that beloved show left off, X-Men 97 continues the adventures of the titular group and sees a number of cast members returning.
Then thunder, for I am lightning!
The show beautifully blends the old with the new, with the vintage 2D animation capturing that nostalgic memory of sitting in front of a fuzzy TV on Saturday mornings with a bowl of cereal. But it also contains some great writing, a surprisingly mature tone, and many thoughtful themes about oppression and persecution. The 90s kids grew up, and the show grew up with them.
Gambit, see your bet and raise it!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. One Day, a heart-throbbing romantic show about a working-class girl and a rich guy.
You're right.
Entirely.
Drink?
Okay. Elspeth, a different kind of detective show following the How Catch 'em format.
What was it that gave me away?
Acting.
You weren't convinced by my acting.
Oh no, I was. People in life don't act. Have a cookie.
Mary and George chronicles the romantic affair between James VI and I and George Villiers.
George.
He didn't mean it. Did he?
I saw no doubt in him.
All right.
Manhunt, a historical drama following Edwin Stanton as he hunts down John Wilkes Booth.
What if the Confederacy is behind the assassination?
I'd have to start another war.
The Curse. Only 2 episodes aired in 2024. But what episodes they were.
You're not a material person. And I was searching for, push gift ideas online, and they were all jewelry and stuff, but that's just not you. What makes you happy is other people being happy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Shogun. And here we come to the best new show of 2024, a thrilling adaptation of James Clavell's historic novel. After English sailor John Blackthorne washes up on the shores of Japan, he soon finds himself embroiled in a deadly struggle for power between the country's leaders.
Each Spanish and Portuguese king has the right to lay claim to any non-Catholic land they discover and to replace its government with Catholic rule.
This is a lie.
No.
The ensemble cast is suitably terrific, and the stellar production design brings 17th century Japan to our 21st century screens. With an expansive story filled with multiple characters, locales, and intertwining storylines, it's easy to see why Shogun has received such universal praise. Whether you're familiar with the novel or not, Shogun is must-watch TV.
And then you are free.
Yes. I think so.
Is there another show that we missed? Let us know in the comments below.
He has made you Hatamoto, which is a very great honor.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.